Namaste to all the divine souls. I am Aradhana Vaishnav from the Yoga Institute. So today's topic is why we take people for granted and how to change it. So there's this very interesting video that was shot for the occasion of Mother's Day. And in that video, what comes through is that a company, it's a fake advertisement across media for a job. But what they do is they take real interviews online and there are many applicants. Now, when the interviewer starts taking interviews, he first starts with the job position and he says the job position is Director of Operations. So everybody, all the interviewees, they're very happy to know about this post. But then one by one, the interviewer starts unfolding the requirements of the job. And it seems to be a very tall order. Like, say for example, you have to keep standing in this job. No sitting, no lying down. You have to keep on and on and on. There's hardly any break. And you have to, it's a 24/7 hour job, maybe 135 hours in a week or 365 days in a year, so on and so forth. And all the interviewees are little aghast and they don't know what kind of a job description is this. And then they keep asking questions. So do we get a break? Do we get a break for lunch? The interviewer says, maybe after everybody is finished, you can take your lunch. Can I take a break? Break, very rare. Maybe even when you want to take a vacation, you might not get a vacation. And even in occasions like Christmas or Thanksgiving, maybe you have to work overtime. You have to work more. So now they don't know what kind of a job is this. And they start telling, oh, it's not right, it's cruel, it's unfair, so on and so forth. Is it legal? So the interviewer says, yes, it's very legal also. There's a job description. So after everything is done, then they come to the matter of the salary. So what is a salary? Okay, now before this, also he says that as in the job description, you also have to be a very good communicator and you have to maintain things, you have to look after the finance and you have to look after the well-being of people, you must have knowledge about medicine, so on and so forth. Now looking at this tall order, the next question obviously that comes is, what is the salary we are going to get for this? So the interviewer says, there is no salary, it's for free. He's saying, now this is a joke, it can't be so. How can there be such a tall order and no salary? Free? Not possible. And that's when the interviewer says there are millions or billions of people who do it like this without salary. All this job description that I've talked to you about, requirements, there's so many who work like this for free. And they say, who is this? And the interviewer says, it's your mom. So it's a wonderful way of saying how, our moms or our relations, how all of them work for us. And we are so busy in our own world that we take them for granted. Now, this very interesting thing is, why do we take our relationships or our close and near and dear ones, and for that matter, even our friends, for granted? I think the basic issue is here that we do not value ourselves. Now, why do we take people for granted? Where does the problem lie? Where we are concerned, or each one of us is concerned. The problem lies is we do not value ourselves. Today also when we see, we are just in a rat race. We are not looking after ourselves physically, mentally, even spiritually for that matter. So when we don't value ourselves, how can we value others? And the other thing is that we live in our lives as if we are going to live permanently. But we know that life is temporary and we don't realize this. There's this beautiful quote that says, you don't know what you got until it's gone. I repeat, you don't know what you got until it's gone. Now in a day-to-day living, maybe we want to have a cup of tea. We go to our kitchen, open the cabinet. We don't have sugar. We need sugar for tea. Now, what do? We might call up the grocer, we might call up any other app person and a vendor and he'll deliver it to you. And you got it. But do you think when we have lost the person, or the person is, we know that person is going to live very long, do you think we can order any of the app to give that person back to us? So it's a very deep thinking that we must do on this. We only pay attention to people or our relationships or our near and dear ones when we have either lost them or we know that they are not going to live very long. And that's when we start giving attention to those people. When the time is ripe and we are hardly able to spend time with them. So it's very important that when we live with our relations or our near and dear ones, better do it now before it's too late. Live every moment as much as possible with your family, friends, near and dear ones. How do I change this? How do I change my attitude? How do I change this attitude of taking things for granted? I think quite a few of us now do that, even it can be a small vendor, a rickshawala, or those people who are, giving us supplies and vending. I remember it just came to me all of a sudden that when I was traveling and I was walking on the road in the morning, I saw this sweeper, cleaning up the roads. And the first thing that came to my mind is, he thought for a moment whether he should lock eyes with me. But then when he locked eyes with me, I said, thank you for keeping our streets clean. This is how we can show our appreciation to others. Very, very important. Cherish your moments with your loved ones. It's very important. Appreciate small thank yous for everything everybody does for you. It's very important to cherish these moments. Say thank you. Appreciate others. Show your love and care with small gestures and care. It can be just thank you for being in my life, or sharing some nice moments with them, jokes, showing them something nice you've done, being there for them. And especially, I must tell you, nowadays I see the older generation or the senior people are feeling very unwanted. So fill up their lives. All they want is little moments, that you share with them. Let them know. Make them feel inclusive in their lives. It's very, very important. So this is how you can change with small little actions in your day-to-day life. And they are very precious actions, not only for the person whom you do it for, but also it is very precious for you, because for you also it is a way of relaxing and appreciating things in your lives. So I'd like to wind up this topic by saying that it is the little things that become the big things in life. So do not take your near and dear ones or your relationships for granted. Appreciate their efforts and some of the ways that you can change, as I've just mentioned to you. Thank you, namaste, and God bless.